We were invited to a festival up in Milano, and it was called Arte Milano, run by communists who were quite anti-Israel, but because of the Oslo Accords, wanted to make a gesture, a cultural gesture, to invite an Israeli company. Long story short, the entire organization was very, very rude to us and cursed us in Arabic, which we understood.
Thanks to your Aunt Leia.
Thanks to Aunt Leia, and thanks to my mother understood it, but we just pretended we were. And also, most of my dancers are of Middle Eastern descent, Moroccan Jews, Tunisian Jews. I don't ask them what they are before I choose them, but it tends to be the case. We ended up, I'll tell you the nice part of the story. We ended up going on stage after a Palestinian singer from Nazareth who was singing very, very nationalistic, very angry songs. And then they announced that an Israeli company was coming up to perform.
Excellent
And beautiful, exactly. And the entire crowd of 1,000 people started chanting, and they're all wearing keffiyehs, chanting Intifada, Intifada. And so we were, needless to say, a little scared. And we had 3 undercover security guards with us at the time. And so my dancer said, please check under the stage. I said, nothing's going to happen. They didn't invite us to kill us. In any case, the crowd settled down. We did check under the stage, so my dancers would go on the stage because they were very scared. And the first song I sing starts with the word Allah. And it's Allah, halli, halili. And the crowd went silent, because they didn't understand why an Israeli was singing in Arabic at all. And they didn't understand that half of our country came from Arabic lands. And they settled down a bit. And then the second section, my mother plays darbuka, which is a traditional Arabic instrument, and she ululates, which is, if you don't know the sound, can you ululate, Mom? Can you do that? Just once, yeah. So I couldn't have done that justice, so that's why I was doing that. And the crowd started ululating, and they didn't understand what was going on, because here was this Israeli company, the enemy, doing things that are exactly from their tradition. And then in the third section, we started saying curse words in Arabic. They started laughing. And the fourth section was a section of Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan music, which is one of my favorite musicians, a Pakistani Sufi singer. And the entire audience, started singing and jumping. It was, sorry? I heard a voice. And so that was the most beautiful cultural bridging experience I'd ever had in my life. And they came off, and all these people who hated us, really hated us, and hugged us.